And we go racing for the second final of the weekend here at Cadwell Park. And it's Stephen Whiteleg that leads the way as the cars turn through the mountain for the first time, and over the top they go then. And there's got cars off, both braces off. Guy Fastry is following, pointing the wrong way, and Stephen Traherne in the middle of the road at the apex of the second part of the mountain. He's going to move it off the road, hopefully. Yes, and Fastry slides his car back onto the road, and then a bit of a hill start to get the car back into the race, but Stephen Traherne out of the race. Meanwhile, at the front, it was the 66 car of Whiteleg that led at the end of the first lap from Nathan Anthony, but here they come then, and Anthony I think is still there in that second position, but Lawrence Davies up to fourth. He slides the car over the top of the mountain, and he's really putting the pressure on now to the car that runs in third position, and that is Matthew Papp in the 24 car. And fifth was the local driver Richard Pocklington, and in sixth was the 27 car of Deme Cordell. The recovery of Traherne now underway, safety car out, so this can be done safely. So Stephen Traherne's car out the race, safety car lights we believe going out this time. Only one lap safety car, so only one lap added to the 8. So we had a 9-lap race. Yes, there go, the lights go out, but now Stephen Whiteleg has Lawrence Davies right in his wheel tracks as the restart will commence before the hand. I mean, in fact, it's not Davies. It's Davies down in fourth. It's still Nathan Anthony there in that second position. But is that Anthony that's leading? No, it's Lawrence Davies that's gone to the front already. Lawrence Davies leads the way. Then it's a great battle commencing. John Mickle all over the back of the 13 car in the hands of Jack Parker. But the lead, it's Davies the lead from Pape right behind him. Then Pocklington in third, and fourth is James Holman. The cars head back towards us, and it's Davies now from Pocklington's into second, then Pape there in third, and James Holman down to fifth, right in front of him with Ben Power in fifth, and sixth is Mickle, then the braces in seventh and eighth, ninth to Parker, 10th to Dave Ward. So that's your top 10 on this, the fifth lap of the race here at Cadwell Park. 4 to go at the end of this. Good battle throughout the pack still here. And there's our leader then, Lawrence Davies, then Pocklington. Matthew Papp trying to go after him. In fourth, that's Ben Power. He's really pulled away from James Holman, who's John Mickle's closing him. Then the two braces going very deep, and the 7 there of Dean Brace almost running out of road. A good battle behind them as well. Guy Fasher is involved in the middle there. 5 of them all together over the top of the mountain. That was being led by Nathan Anthony, we believe, Davies' teammate. So in there with Gerald McCosh, leaders back with us then, and we look back to see that battle. This first battle, Mickle and Nick Brace, I think it must be. Yes, they've gone ahead of James Holman now, and Dean Brace is next in line. Then we wait for the next Gerald McCosh. He leads Guy Fastray over the top of the mountain then. 2 to go at the end of this lap. And looks like Lawrence Davies going to win this one. Couple of second lead over Pocklington in second. There he is, Richard Pocklington. Then Matthew Papp runs in third. Fourth, Ben Power. He looks like he's closing them in. He won one of the heats earlier. Then John Mickle there in fourth. Dean Brace, then Holman, and then Nick Brace have over the hill. In fact, Nick Brace, the first of the brace, the pair of the braces. Dean Brace, the second one. Then we've got Guy Fastray. He's gone ahead now of Gerald McCosh. Right behind McCosh was Dave Ward in the 69 car. So the car's now heading on to their final lap of the weekend here at Cadwell Park. And it's Lawrence Davies that leads the way. And it's side by side for second. Good Pat's gone right round the outside, but goes to the inside. He goes ahead of Pocklington over the top of the mountain. Then so a change for second. Matthew Papp, really strong last lap there to go ahead of Pocklington. Then powering for the two braces now. nick ahead of Dean have both gone ahead of James Holman. So Holman down to 8th position on this final lap. Then a big gap back to 9th. He's now been led by Gerald McCosh. He's ahead of Dave Ward. The two of them have escaped from going faster. I don't know what's happened to him on this final lap, but he's dropped back behind them. Then it was Jack Parker and Stephen Whiteleg. The early leader runs in 13th. Then Enrico Paoloza in 14th. Then Nathan Anthony just heads over the mountain. Of course, he was also an early front runner. Here are the results then. Lawrence Davey winning by 4.5 seconds to Matthew Papp in the end. And Ben Power ahead of Richard Bucklington across the line. So Power gets third. John Mickle in 5th. Then the Braces in 6th and 7th with James Holman in 8th.